Welcome back to Popes and Pylons. Let's play some more EUIV Universalis IV, the Kongo. We're of course still going for 3 achievements. We have to take all of Africa for African power. We have to take the Mediterranean Sea coast and form the Roman Empire for Mare Nostrum. And we already got our Hoarder achievement where we had to take 13 cults into our religion. We are, well, back from a grueling fight against Portugal and, well, Spain mainly. The biggest issue was that the New World was just completely taken over by all those giant Spanish subjects, and that hurt our subjects a lot in turn. Now, we won that, we took some land, we got onto the Iberian Peninsula, and we're now just doing some normal African expansion before we go back into Spain. I had a quick look between episodes at potential peace deals, and we can eat a decent amount of land out of Yemen here as a non-co-belligerent. It would generate a coalition, and this looks like it might not, because Mombasa won't exist after this war. Yemen will be truce-locked for a long time, so we're talking Spain, Ottomans, and Hormuz. But Portugal, I'm pretty sure Portugal should also be over. Yeah, look at this. They have 119 aggressive expansion. The reason they don't show up in that list is that they don't actually get extra aggressive expansion from us expanding down here into Sunni land, but they would still be eligible for a coalition. So once the truce to Spain and Portugal ends, even once the truce to Portugal ends, here would be by having Ottomans, Portugal, Hormuz. That's 3. Was there a 4th? Was it just the 3? Ottomans, Portugal, Hormuz. Yeah, so once Spain gets out, we would have 4 people in the coalition, potentially. And I'm not looking forward to a coalition of the Ottomans and Spain and Portugal. That seems rough. However, Hormuz is at, what, 55 from this. We should be able to outlive that without too much of an issue. I think we should send a guy. Oh man, I'm so used to having all the diplomats from our Indian campaign, our True Heir of Timur campaign, that 3 diplomats feels so very little. Well, let's go to Hormuz, talk to Hormuz, which is not you, it's you, and improve relations here. I mean, you no harm, Hormuz. And I want to continue this. I also don't want to continue taking attrition, but that's, yeah, we'll see. We also have rebels coming up down here, of the Ajuran variety, I think, if I saw that correctly. Oh, there's still Pakach and Separatists. We also need to check that out. Yayuans, Ajurans, 60%, 46k. We really don't want these to happen, and they look like they will, from all the land we took up here earlier. So I'm interested in, I think I want to send you. Why are you suppressing over here? It's not really relevant. Just a tiny bit of unrest, possibly. I'm going to send these guys over to the coast in order to then suppress or kill the rebels if they already spawned. So the other separatists, here we are. I need to handle these. Did I just forget about these another video? It feels like I did. This looks like having them at 40% here seems like I just forgot. Certainly I have a free general somewhere, right? And I could take you, but you kinda need it. Don't want to take you. That's another war we're in, by the way. I feel like there's one more general somewhere. Am I wrong about that? Well, let's just check our armies here. You want one, you are taking attrition, so you probably want one. We need to fix that thing up there anyway. You want one, you want one. And then there's a conquistador in here. Yeah, we don't need you in here. You did your job anyway. We hired you to be able to colonize this. And we are. So Daniel, no, not Daniel Bongo. Sebastian Gesso. You are pretty bad. Do you have maneuver? You have 2 maneuver. I'm gonna put Sebastião in charge here. And then put the better combat guy in charge here. And then hope we get into there before we take over. Now, the other war. We rushed in here when the Ottomans declared on the Mamluks to be able to take as much land as possible, but there's more potentially to take. Right now we would have to take Iskandria here, Alexandria, to be able to go down there, but it feels like it's worth to grab our battle fleet here. Which is you, and might as well include the 2 galleys at this point. And also grab these transports. Use the battle fleet to both blockade and to have this fleet be stuck in harbor, and then we use the transport to jump over the fort, so we can maybe even run down to this Mamluk territory, because I think the Ottomans are busy sieging this down. They're not even doing that. What are the Ottomans doing in this war? I mean, maybe we can even rush Mamluk in Arabia here, which we maybe don't need, though. Can we already see what we need for the Roman Empire? No. I need to check on the things for that again, but I think I should be able to form it. I don't know what the requirements are for the decision to actually show up. Probably need to own some, like Rome or something. But I'll have a look at that. So that's that. Yeah, okay, let's unpause. Let's do some work here. And try to get used again to this. Royal Marriage to Kaffa, that doesn't sound right. Because I just finished recording the True Heir of Timur campaign that we're running on the on the other time slot. I have to do a bunch of pre-recording at the moment, unfortunately, because of real-life changes. Not issues, but I'm switching jobs, getting to a new job on the 1st of April, which, by the time you watch this, may already have passed. I'm not quite sure how we are doing on the timing there. So I'm getting a new job, and I'm moving cities. And yeah, I haven't done anything for the move yet, so that's gonna be cool. So yeah, things might get a bit stressful, and I don't know when I'm gonna have a recording setup again, because I unfortunately don't have a real flat yet. I have a place to stay. I'm not homeless in the new city, but it's not a... Yeah, well, it's not a permanent place to stay, and I don't know how my recording setup is going to work out there. So we need to keep an eye on, or I'll have to keep an eye on that. And my plan currently is to pre-record as much as I can here, so that I can provide you guys with a unhindered coverage, so that you're constantly going to have your 2 videos a day, at least as long as I still have 2 campaigns to run. And then hopefully pick up seamlessly when I can have a new recording setup. But that requires recording a bunch in advance, because there's at least going to be a week, probably more than a week, in which I cannot do any of that. So we got that fort. That's the fort, right? Are you a fort? Didn't I siege a fort here? No, apparently not. I'm interested in sieging down the fort in Thais. However, the Yemeni have like 40,000 people, I believe. Yeah. So maybe having 33,000 sit on a fort is not, or attack a mountain fort right now is not the best idea. Maybe we should be more careful and just detach a few guys to do some carpeting. Maybe even just you, not really carpeting, just slowly taking the land. Keep the strait. They can't cross the strait, right? We are blockading the strait. So never mind that. We should be able to just go full on carpet here. And how do I do this? I think I just move into Assab. I'm assuming that the enemy army is over there. If they're on this side, I'm probably going to lose a stack somewhere. It's fine. Something like this. I probably sent way too many places doing this quickly, but hey. Vipers of Tunis. Do I need to start protecting my coast from stupid pirates because Tunis is still alive? We still want to look for an opportunity to attack Tunis. We can never get it. But this doesn't seem to be right now yet. Can I make another claim on Portugal? I don't think so. No, we still need some more claim power. Now, it would be absolutely great if we could find a way to attack Portugal without involving the Spanish again. Alfonso Bongo will no longer serve us. Old age ever got to him. Eventually. Where did he die? I didn't actually check that. He's not here. He's not here. See the one walking through here? Nope. See the one on the siege here? Yeah, okay. Oh, he's dead. He's dead now, Jim. On the siege. Pause, please. There's 4k guys attacking my 0.9. Let's send some backup, shall we? Might still lose the 0.9, but we're gonna kill the other stack. It'll be fine. Now, where's my transport fleet at? Didn't I send them? Are they already there? They are there. No, that's my war galleons. You hiding here? Yeah, you're hiding behind the Spanish. Typical. I still don't see Ottoman occupation here. There's a siege happening in Karga. So maybe we don't want to rush down there, but instead rush down here. Could be interesting. Let's see what we can get going here. What's the tech? Are we tech ready yet? No. And I really have to adjust to... That's what I was trying to say earlier. I really have to adjust to this playstyle compared to what I just had in the other campaign. Because man, that was wild. If you guys want to see something that's a bit crazy, then definitely watch the finale of my Shuer campaign. Even if you're not watching the rest, the finale is very much worth it. I'm trying not to spoil anything for you, but it's a lot of fun. If you haven't followed that one at all, it's you have to start as a Timurid subject and you have to take all of India by 1550 and form the Mughals on the way. And that's just so quick, and there's so much of India. India is just so big, so quick and big. You guys get attached, get over somewhere, land in Ottoman territory, and try to rush for Tabuk. I think I would love to rush for this. I don't know how many Ottomans are here, is the thing. Maybe we should rush for both. On the siege of Iskandria. Okay, there's a bunch of Ottomans around. It's not like they don't have troops around. My big boats are taking care of that. That's good. I think I'm gonna have you go straight for Aswan here. The Ottomans are trying to take it. With very few troops. But since Aswan is not a fort, that's not gonna be relevant, so yeah. Tabuk still unsieged? Yeah. Okay, your job is gonna be Tabuk then. Gonna have 2 stacks rushing for that. Maybe we're gonna have a shot. Killed that fleet. You're going where? How can you even flee? You must have fleet basing right somewhere. I'm gonna keep my fleet around here, just for safety's sake. Pop. Gain 1 billion ducats or gain 10% trade efficiency for 10 years. We're making a decent amount of trade money, but we probably also have decent trade efficiency already. Yeah. We're making a lot of money off that. Let's assume this is a 5% gain. It's gonna be more, I think, but let's assume it's a 5% gain for easiness of math. So 10% is 15 ducats, so that is, say 7 ducats a month For 10 years is 70, is 700, is 840. It's around 1,000. I'm gonna assume that this is better. I might be just wrong on that though. It's very possible. So can I be fast? I mean, I shouldn't be faster than the Ottoman here. Ah, yeah, detach those cannons. I should write a mod that does nothing but unbind the C key for detaching cannons. Because that's just dumb. Let's take more control here. Now we're probably gonna have to go over there before we can peace out. Are you sieging this, Ottoman? Yeah, you are now. Damn. Well, I'm gonna go down here and I'm gonna go on Yanbu Albar then. Maybe we can be there first. No. No, we can't. Okay, fine. Let's not take more attrition, I think. Right? I think we recall our troops. And wait for the Ottoman to peace out before we do anything else. Could sit down here on Mamlukin land so that we have... We should get black flagged if we do that. I don't think. So once we peace out the Ottoman, we can then just go and... that's a lot of fire. We can then just go and take the rest of the Mamlukian land. Once we peace out the Ottoman, once the Ottoman pieces out the Mamluk. I mean, either way. When the Ottomans are out of the war, we can take the rest, whatever they leave. Probably not going to leave a lot of land available, but maybe there's going to be some. And wouldn't that be nice? So is my army down here ready? Are you in place? You are in place. Suppress. Of course you can't. Have no general. Because with a... If the conquistador around, just... They are really restless people. Conquistadors. And they just can't abide sitting around doing nothing. Suppressing rebels is just not their thing. They'd kill them first. That's not the reason. I don't think that's even remotely the reason. I think it's just the UI reason that they hide that button. But still. You're taking all that. Nobody's taking Qasir Ibrim here. I will. I mean, that's just common sense. That's so many Ottomans. Oh man. I'm not looking forward to those wars. Holy fudge nuggets. Yeah, put more people on that siege. Please get a disease outbreak. Just get a 17,000 dead Ottoman tick. This is amusing to me. In case that wasn't obvious. Oh, they noticed. Do you think it's not necessary to put 175,000 people on a single siege? Speaking of, I'm gonna cross here, I think. I think I am gonna put you on there, and I'm gonna put you guys on backup duty. And I can't do this. Didn't realize I would go over one with the generals here, but that's, I guess, fine. You guys get into port because you're eating sailors like mad. Integrated Madurai, nice. Perfect. Now the thing is, I think I still want them to be a trade company. We'd save a lot of admin because these are all already state cores, so we just need to pay half admin to core this. And these are pretty great states. Do I actually want this to be a trade company? We don't have a lot of admin. We're not ahead in admin tech. So I think the answer is yes. Why are we doing so badly on admin? What did I do? To just conquer a lot of land? Probably. We have a +3 guy, we're focused on admin, and we're really bad at admin is also part of it. Yeah, I'm gonna make this a trade company. It's at least the best decision from a admin point, or from a short-term point of view. Long-term, maybe it's bad, but I'm gonna go ahead and assign all of these to a trade company. Get that bonus trade power out there, and be glad about it. Did we do any investments here already? No. Definitely looking at some of these investments. What do we get? Some of these are really good, right? Entire Madura area gets 50% production efficiency, and we get 4 trade power here. Local trade power. This gives us trade value modifier for the entire Coromandel charter. It's also really nice. Taxes, not so much. Gonna build this, and probably gonna build the other one too. But does that just... Oh, it just happened, right? I don't do much in the form of trade company investments. They are not getting built, they just are there. So let's build the Congolese township as well. I also like the army tradition. It's gonna be neat. Naval force limit... Probably easier ways. Oh, and the trade steering one here I'm also gonna build. Oh, that's a lot of investment into money. Oh, local goods produced? Damn. Yeah. Just put it all in there. That should do a lot for money income from here in the long run. Are we over our force limit now? Probably not. No. Because we ate these. Did you not have any boats? Or are these your boats? No, these are my boats, right? Maybe this is the one boat we took? The one transport? Okay. I mean, fine. There is a bunch of Yemenis. Interesting choice to come north. I mean, that means I can easily crush your fort here. But... should probably go down to siege tech size. So we know that 25 Yemenis are up there. We don't need to have 1,000,000 troops sitting on this when we have no manpower. And probably another war against the Spanish coming up. Let's go to 10 and 10. Should be good enough. And take 3 cannons out. Get down there. Got to keep an eye on that. They might... There's a second stack somewhere. And they might smell opportunity here. If we're unlucky. How's supply limit here? It seems fine. Ah, but that's a bad walk. Maybe just keep you there. It's fine. This might be an issue eventually. But we'll see. I can't quite PC out Mombasa yet. I think Yemen is still putting up a fight. Very much so. Partially because they still have their capital. Expand colonial borders. Yes, please. Could we do anything for manpower? I mean, we can slacken recruitment standards, but that's... We're not at 0. I'm not going to slacken before we're at 0. We can demand military support right now. We don't wanna, but we can. And we can do this, or could do this if the nobles were influential. Why are you so bad at influence? 78. 5 more years? Guess I wait 5 more years. Sucks a bit. Dip and admin is the one we can't take. Great. Great. Livestock and a colony. Commandant has died. Give me a new one. Anything good? I mean, I could see going for a manpower guy here for now. Just increase that manpower recovery for a bit. And then we can try to find an actual combat one when we go back into a real war. Change rival cost. Monthly devastation reduction. Or fort maintenance on border with rival. I'm going to take the change rival cost. Just in case we want to do that. I don't think there's really much we can do in that area. But maybe. Wasn't like the thing with France being a rival that I didn't really want to be? Or something along those lines. It's been a while since I played this campaign. My rivals are France, the Ottomans, and Ming. And I don't think... well, I can't do it at war anyway. I don't think we have other opportunities. But if Spain is an opportunity, then I would like to swap France for Spain, I think. Maybe we can get France to the point where they kind of like us. That would be nice. I send out your boats. That's okay. Crunch. Yummy. I'm gonna put them in port for a while here. They're not doing anything. And I could see saving up some sailors. Oh, I want to save up some sailors. Can definitely see that happening. How are we doing over here? We didn't really... yeah. Wait, is my subject... oh, you're attaching to me. That's why you're not dealing with your own occupations. Take that back. And take that back. And then we're good there. What's this red thing? It's a dead Mamluk fleet. Acceptable. Lose 1 billion ducats for 1 base tax. But lose local tax and gain autonomy there, gain some prestige. Wait, I guess we're gonna take the local demagogue because this seems really out of line. I don't love it, but the other one is so little value for so much money. That does not seem right to me. You should help taking this last Mamluk province. The Ottomans are probably going to walk over my poor troops here and generate a bunch of separatism. Not separatism. Attrition. You generate some separatism on my troops. Why don't you? There you are. And you're coming for me. Run? It's an odd choice. I mean, I guess if they feel like they can't fight my troops anyway, then that's an okay choice, but it doesn't feel great. You don't need to attach to me anymore. Just cause attrition. Still that dead Mamluk fleet. Is there Mamluk land over here? They have like a colony. Yes. I want it. I mean, is it under Ottoman control already? It is. Half of it is. No, what? This is one... oh no, it's one state, but it's multiple islands. Yeah. We'll see. I really don't want it to be Ottoman land, but if that's what comes out of this, it's also not... absolutely not the end of the world. Come home from Hormuz. Yeah, you in Treasured Fleet, and peasants in Calisius and Banza. That's a lot of peasants. You guys are no longer needed for what you're doing right now, but you also can't really fight those peasants, can you? If you meet up with those guys, we're 11,000? No, 13. It's still not really a number. Can't walk up there. I assume Castilian Brazil is not going to give me military access. No. No. No, they're not. Yeah, I mean, it's just peasants. Whatever. Whatever, subject deal with it yourself. Or don't. I don't really mind too much. So the Ottomans should soon learn that there's no more Mamluk land to take here. Which I guess means I'm just gonna walk in here. If they want to take back some of this land, that's not a problem. There's another fort. How do you feel, Yemen? Can I peace out before the end of the episode? No. I cannot. Well, let's walk into the next fort. It gives me free access to the rest of Yemen here, but I should probably go and kill that army. Yeah. But it is always we're gonna have to wait for the next episode with that because we're out of time, which, you know, that's unfortunate. But there's always the next episode for tomorrow, right? So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, why don't you like my video, subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed yet, and as always, do talk to me in that comment section if you have anything at all to say. I always appreciate your comments. Yeah, pretty much always. There might be edge cases where I don't, but really I always appreciate your comments. And it also really just helps the channel so much. It's probably the most important metric for YouTube when they judge. At least it's a very important metric. I don't know about most important. It's a very important metric when YouTube judges the promotion of your channel. If you have a lot of interactions on your channel, which is part of which is comments, then you will be promoted much more. And wouldn't it be great if we had more people around here? And I could make maybe even more videos. We'll see. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.